Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders, and salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson will be entitled, America Continues to Crumble. My source is RT.com, and this article is entitled, Big Victory, Trump and Democrats agree to offload U.S. debt issue on next president and future Americans. Published time July 22nd, 2019. Republicans and Democrats have struck a deal on raising the debt ceiling and U.S. government budgets through 2021, lowering the risk of a shutdown or a default and kicking the $22 trillion economic can down the road. All right. And we know through the spirit that it's more than $22 trillion. President Donald Trump announced the deal in a tweet on Monday, calling it a real compromise that contained no poison pills and delivered another big victory for the U.S. military and veterans. The deal would raise the current budget cap by $320 billion over 2 years, $30 billion less than the Democrats demanded, while delivering only half of the $150 billion in savings the Trump administration sought, according to Bloomberg. It also cancels the automatic cuts that would have decreased military spending by $71 billion and domestic expenditures by another $55 billion. This would translate into a $1 trillion budget deficit by 2020 on top of a national debt of $22 trillion already. Though Trump has campaigned as a fiscal hawk, he seems to have dropped that position since, arguing that he should not be judged more harshly than his predecessor Barack Obama, who added nearly $10 trillion to the debt between 2009 and 2017. And this is another related article. America's crippling debt. Every man, woman, and child owes Uncle Sam $220,000. And if you go to the national debt clock, I think it's $224,175. Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon the tables, the scriptures, that he may run that read it. All right, the hopeful elect. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak these prophecies, and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. And the reason why it tarries, because the Most High's will has to be fulfilled. Because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And that is our faith. All right, that gift Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has given us to believe and continue to believe. Wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Behold, his soul, all right, talking about the nation of Esau, the nation of Edom, okay, beginning with these elite bankers, all right. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him. Why? Because he is the wicked, and they are classified as proudful people. But the just shall live by his faith. And the just at this time frame are the Israelites, okay, beginning with the elect, okay. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, and that wine is actually talking about his philosophies, mainly democracy. All right. And when you transgress something, it means you step across. Step across what? The boundaries of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Meaning Esau, okay, breaks all the law, statutes, and the commandments, and he manipulates 2/3 of our people to do so, as well as these other nations. He is a proud man, a characteristic of Esau, neither keep at home, a characteristic of Esau. That's why Esau has embassies all throughout the world. Neither keep at home, who enlarge his desire as hell and is as death and cannot be satisfied. All right, so this man cannot be satisfied. That's why, although he has all this power, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua has granted him, he still wants to microchip people. But gather unto him all nations and heap unto him all people. And how does he do this? All right, beginning with these central banks throughout the world. He indebts these countries, okay, to be enslaved to him through his money system, okay? And ultimately, he wants to microchip everybody. Verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him and say, woe to him that increase that which is not his? Right, because he has stole to get where he is at today, robbed to get where he is at today, and murdered to get where he is at today. Okay, so woe to him that increase that which is not his. All right, how long? And to him that lay himself with thick clay. All right, and if you go into that Hebrew word for thick clay, Strong's H 5671, pronounced as abat Salakia. Ibatyat, and it means heavy debts. Okay, so that thick clay is heavy debts. Going back into the article, if I can pull it up. Big victory. Trump and Democrats agree to offload U.S. debt issue on the next president and future Americans, lowering the risk of a shutdown or a default and kicking the 22 trillion economic can down the road. Okay, so we know that this article is true because you can filter this article through the scriptures. All right, Lord willing, America continues to crumble. Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. Shalom.